Thank you, Aura, for sponsoring today's video. Hello and welcome to my first week as a full-time artist and YouTuber. For the past year, I've been working on starting this YouTube channel and my online art shop, and last week I took it full-time. I left my job of 5 years as an engineer to pursue my passions full-time. I had very high hopes for how the week was gonna go, but I made a couple of missteps early in the week. I messed up my camera settings and had to trash a couple days of footage that was meant for this vlog. But honestly, the footage wasn't even that interesting. I was mostly working on my computer because I was working on setting up international shipping on my art shop. Even though I don't have a good understanding of how international shipping laws really work, and after getting a couple of international orders from my patrons, I had a freak out and I had to be like, never mind guys, I actually don't feel comfortable with shipping internationally at all. So I was feeling a little disappointed in myself, but we're gonna watch me turn it around and everything is gonna end up all good. I showered, I ate some noodles. I'm feeling better. Now I'm starting to think, what am I going to do to improve how I'm feeling, to really just like feel like I am starting off this journey on the right foot. So naturally I went back to the book that I always talk about, The Artist's Way. I'm currently on week 5. One of the tasks this week is to start an image file. The prompt is, if I had either faith or money, I would try ... list 5 desires. For the next week, be alert for images of these desires. When you spot them, collect them somehow. With these images, begin a file of dreams that speak to you. I think I'm just struggling with getting out of my own head and starting to think bigger picture about what are my priorities moving forward into this new lifestyle, being a freelancer. Like, everything is up to me, and if I don't have a clear idea of like what we're doing here, what's the point? You know what I mean? Also, this is really random, but I bought myself these dark chocolate orange sticks. And I didn't really read the description before I bought them, but they're basically like orange jellies covered in dark chocolate. If I knew that, I don't know if I would have bought them. I put them in the freezer and they're so good this way. So many foods are better when frozen. Green grapes, if you haven't tried freezing green grapes, you gotta do it. Okay, now I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, I finished. Do you wanna see? It's cute, I swear. I have a lot of images of like painting classes, traveling, cool tattoos. I have pictures of dance classes. So yeah, that was some good little inspiration for my little artist self. And hopefully tomorrow is gonna be a better day. I'm gonna make it a better day. I'm determined. Okay, good night. Hello, good morning. I woke up on the right side of the bed today. I am determined to make today a good day. So today the things I want to work on are, I have a script that I need to send in for a sponsorship. I need to update thumbnails. I have some old ugly thumbnails that I want to fix. I want to work on my Patreon April digital download. I think it'll be like a phone and computer background because I have an idea for an illustration I want to try. I want to go on my artist date, and I want to tidy my apartment. So it's a lot of things. I don't expect myself to get done with everything today, but that's just like my list. I purposefully picked things that I feel very capable of doing and that also will make me feel productive and like I'm getting little wins throughout the day when I get them done. So let's start with tidying. My boyfriend used to work retail and he had taught me how to fold standing up, but I'm really bad at it still. I don't think that I would do great working retail quite yet. Ugh. Ew, there's dust bunnies. Doing a little cable management, you know? This is a lot of work. It looks a lot better. Also, I use yoga blocks for my feet because otherwise my my feet won't touch the floor when I'm in my desk chair. So even though it would be cool to stay in my PJs all day, I know I should not do that. So I'm gonna get ready for the day, get a little bit more put together, and then I'm going to finally get to work. Okay. I don't know which way to look. You can see me both ways. This is just my everyday makeup. That's all I have to say about that. So I'm sure you know this because you are watching this video on YouTube, but thumbnails are pretty important for videos. It's kind of like a sample of the video. It gives people a vibe for what your video is about. I've definitely struggled with designing thumbnails in the past, and I feel like I have some really good thumbnails and some really bad ones. Like this one, my art style video. I don't really like this video anymore, but I still feel like, you know, I worked hard on it, so I might as well leave it up and maybe just like make the thumbnail a little bit better. So I'm gonna just make a list of all the thumbnails to fix. I don't really think that this is gonna like make a difference in how my channel performs, but I just feel pain when I look at this thumbnail, so I want to fix it. Oh, my 30 days of drawing video, that's actually a really good video, but the thumbnail, don't like it. So maybe I'll just start with those two. I think that'll be cute. I've got these two old hard drives, Tofu Goob 1, Tofu Goob 2. Let's try this one. Oh my god, I forgot about these dogs in my video. I'm just doing all of this on Procreate because that's all I know how to do. So I've never taken the time to like learn Photoshop. This is what I have for my art style video. I think it's better than what I had. So yeah, that's gonna be thumbnail 1. And then I like this one a lot. It's just simple 30-day art challenge. I think it's cute. So I'm gonna finish these up, upload them, and then we'll be done with that. Saving it. Yeah, I think it looks better. I like that better. Okay, now let's change the next one. 30-day art challenge. Okay, cool. So that's the old one. I'm gonna save it. Yay. Yeah, I think that looks so much better. It's like way simpler. Do you ever have like a fear that someday you're just gonna like lose an account completely? I have that fear with this YouTube channel. I swear you don't want this YouTube channel. Don't try to steal it. Speaking of online security, let's take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, Aura. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing you spend a fair bit of time online, and a scary reality of the internet is there might be people out there trying to sell your personal information to spammers, scammers, and other bad guys. I used to not really believe this. I was like, who would care enough to sell my personal information online? But turns out, after I did a quick Google search of some of my personal info, I found it plastered on a data broker website. And honestly, that really freaked me out. Luckily for me, Aura can help me by finding these data brokers and submits opt-out requests on my behalf. Aura showed me that they found 21 data broker websites that were selling my personal information, which does not feel great. Getting my info off of these websites not only reduces the amount of spam that I get, but it also protects me from hackers who might try to use this info to gain access to my social media accounts and bank accounts. In addition to protection from online threats, Aura also has other features like antivirus, VPN, a password manager, and identity theft insurance. And I love that they make it super easy to set all of this up in one account at an affordable price. I really appreciate the peace of mind I get from knowing that Aura is always working to help keep me safe while I focus on my art, my creative work, and all the other things I have going on. I really value my privacy, and I'm sure you do too. You can visit aura.com/tofugoob to try Aura for free for 2 weeks, or you can visit the link in my description. Thank you so much once again to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and now back to the vlog. I've been eating my noodles and doing a little bit of planning. I always have a list going of ideas for YouTube videos, but a lot of times my opinions change as time goes on, and so I like to update it every few weeks. So for April, I am making this video that you're watching right now. I think I'm going to make a Q&A next. And then I think after that, I'm going to make a couple of like sillier videos. I have this really, really old sketchbook that I've had for about 10 years, and I think it could be really funny to film a sketchbook tour of it. So we'll see how that idea evolves. And then I really want to try doing a Bob Ross tutorial. I know it's like super dumb, but I want to. Maybe doing a video about like learning oil painting or just working on like my drawing skills might be kind of fun. So I'm gonna put that as a potential idea. Another thing that could be fun, where is that book? Another thing that could be fun is working out of this book, which is Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain. It's a really good book in order to learn how to draw better. And I think that could be potentially a fun video idea to like try to work through this and give my little review. Basically, I like to have more ideas than I have time to make because then I only do my best ideas. You know what I mean? Oh, another thing. Another thing that I could do, I don't think I'll get to it in April just because I feel like this month is gonna fly by. I want to revisit tattooing and I want to give my first tattoo. I actually had the opportunity to give a tattoo under like a mentor last fall, but then my life got really crazy and I just decided that I didn't want to half-ass that. Like giving someone a tattoo is not something that I want to do while feeling unprepared. So this could be a fun thing for me to do maybe like in June, maybe later. Okay, so yeah, that was like my little planning session. Yeah. I've got a little snack. Well, this is a really good snack. Takes a long time to chew. I feel like adding the honey to these crackers with peanut butter just makes it suddenly a fancy snack. And now I feel like I've done something really nice and kind to myself this afternoon. And I'm gonna keep the trend going because I'm about to go on my little artist date for the week. So let's stop thinking about things for a bit and let's go on a little adventure.
Tonight, expect a low of 37 degrees.
Okay. Where's my phone? Welcome to my little artist date for the week. I took myself to the Waste Shed, which is a secondhand art supplies shop in Chicago. It's literally like my two favorite things put together, art and thrifting. So I highly recommend checking out a secondhand art supply shop if you have one in your area. It was so fun to just look around at all the art supplies, all the different things I could do. Like there were so many crafting materials here. So yeah, I had a really good time. If you are unfamiliar with the concept of an artist date, it is basically just a chance for you to go take yourself out and do something you've been wanting to do just by yourself. And it is something that I picked up from the book The Artist's Way. I know, she's talking about the artist's way again, but I swear this is a really good practice. I feel like just carving out the time for yourself to do something that seems fun is such a good boost to your morale. Like it just makes you more willing to like do the hard work that's involved with being an artist and surviving in this world. You know what I mean? So go take yourself on an artist date, report back, let me know if you find it fun. I find it really difficult to find the time for them, but whenever I do make the time, I am always so glad that I did it. This is everything I got. I got this modeling clay for $1. I got, well, you can't really see, but I got a ton of crayons and felt tip pens. These are like my favorite kind of pen ever. And then I was like, shoot, I don't want crayons to get inside of my tote bag. So I was looking for a little bag in there. And I mean, this is just perfect. So they had a section too where teachers could get supplies for their classroom for free, which I think is just so cool. So I definitely will be going back there and I'll be donating stuff there in the future if I ever have stuff, but it was so cool. So I feel really proud of myself for actually doing my artist date too. Okay, hi. I want to test out all the things I got. So let's see. The first thing I got is this modeling clay. Oh, it's kind of like goopy. Is it supposed to be like that? Maybe. Oh, I'm shaping it. Wow. Okay, let me just like take a small piece and see what I can do. Oh, I probably should have taken off my ring. Oh, it's an interesting smell. I feel like I'm in art class for sure with the smell. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a duck. That's its head. Oh my God. You see how it's gonna be a duck? Okay, how do I make a tiny little beak? I think a really big thing I've been noticing is that like I've been neglecting my inner artist a lot, and then I expect myself to like make amazing art even though I haven't been being very nice to myself. And the Artist Way talks about your inner artist as kind of like a child, and if I think about my inner artist as like a person separate from myself, and this is the way I'm treating this other person, I can't really blame them for not making art. Okay. I don't think you're ready to see this. I don't think I'm ready to show you. Can you tell it's a duck? Little spin. So my review of modeling clay is, it's very fun. Dare I say, best dollar I've ever spent? Maybe. I don't know what to do with the rest of the clay. Maybe I'll just make a little chair for the duck. You just have to look at it from really far away. And it's a duck. Okay, he's gonna live here on my drawing desk. Dinner. It is, oh, it's hot. The bowl is hot. Hot and sour fried rice. If you've never tried it, try it. It's really good. I swear. Do you see him? I think my idea is the duck is going to be taking a nap with some cherry blossoms around him or her. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Fun fact, National Cherry Blossom Festival is from March 20th to April 14th, 2024. I think it's in Washington, D.C. That's cool. That's fun. I think it turned out so cute. I actually started with the phone wallpaper. So you can see, this is what it looked like when I added the phone wallpaper, and then I had to go in and draw all of the water details, and it took me so long. It took like an hour because I wanted all of the details to have their own little pen strokes. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And this is the little version that I'm gonna post on Instagram. So yeah, that is the Patreon digital download this month. I think it's so cute.
What is going on? Intensely Mac Pill right now. Did it not copy and paste? What was the phrase? Enjoyable chat stream and interactions have been had today.
To choose. Now, how am I never to choose? Yeah, I know. They're all delicious. Yeah.
I'm doing my PT stretches. I was having shoulder and wrist, just arm problems. Shoulder, elbow, wrist problems. I went to the PT place once. They ran it through my insurance. It cost so much money and I never returned. But I do have the PDF of exercises. They're just like really hard to make myself do. And I hold this for 15 seconds. I don't know, has it been 15 seconds? Then you switch. And then you're supposed to repeat that 5 times on each side. I'm sorry, but that is so boring. So I know I need to do this habit, but I don't want to at all. I'm thinking maybe I could find something that I like to listen to and only allow myself to listen to it while I do my PT exercises. Maybe like a podcast? I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Hello, it is the next day and I had a really good day yesterday and now I feel like I am on the right page for just like starting this whole journey of being a full-time artist. So thumbs up for that. I'm feeling like myself again, which is great. I was talking to my therapist yesterday about how I felt like I didn't really know what my values were or like what was really important to me with like my life generally and also with my creative work. And she was like, have you sat down and really thought about what your values are? And I was like, no, I haven't. So I made a bunch of prompts last night for myself and I thought I would share them. Sorry if they're cringe and a little bit corny, but the first one is asking about my values. So I said, what are the things that are most important to me? The next question I asked myself was, why is art important to me? The next question was relationships, and I said, what are my most important relationships? And I said, people, places, and things. So I do feel like I have some things in my life that are really, really important to me. Then the next question was self-care related. So I said, what do I need to do bare minimum to feel taken care of? And I think this was really important for me because I often will neglect my very basic needs in favor of work. My next question was related to my inner artist. So I said, what does my inner artist need to feel taken care of? If I neglect my inner artist by only working and never playing or allowing myself to just enjoy life, I don't think I'm gonna be able to be creative at all. So the next prompts are creative goals. What creative goals are top priorities right now? Do they align with my answers to number 2? And number 2 was the question where I asked, why is art important to me? So I feel like it's important for my creative goals to align with the reasons that I even think art is important in the first place. You know what I mean? Okay, next question is foundations of a good year. What do I want to achieve bare minimum for the rest of 2024? So I want to like strip down to just like the bare essential goals that are really critical for me to feel like I had a successful year. And then I basically just did the same question, but I broke it down by season. So what do I need to accomplish this spring to feel successful? And then this month, this week, and today. So I feel like this will be an interesting exercise to identify like what are the foundations of a good day for myself? Like what are the things that I want to be doing every single day to feel like I had a good day? The last prompt, I'm really excited to get to this one, is me on my best day. And it's just, I'm going to describe how I am on a really good day. I feel like a lot of times I read prompts and they're like, describe your best self. And I think it's really easy for that to feel like a far off, distant version of yourself. But I think all of us have had like great days where we're like, wow, I was awesome today, or like I felt really great today. And I just wanted to kind of reflect on what that means to me. I personally am like very into corny prompts, okay? I know that like journaling sometimes can be really hard. It used to be really hard for me, and it really helped me to like have prompts to start writing about. So thought I would share these. Hey! So it is a few days later. I have officially made it through my first week self-employed, and I'm not gonna lie, I still feel a little bit weird. I still don't think I have adjusted to this major life shift, nor should I. I think it makes a lot of sense that I'm feeling weird. Getting off to a rough start the first week does not determine how the future is gonna go. So I'm just trying to remember that I always have control of what my next steps are. And yeah, I can't wait to keep making videos and keep like updating you on how everything is going. Another thing that is exciting that is coming up is that I think my art shop is going live very, very soon. So it actually might be live by the time this video is up. Editing me will put more information on the screen. That's really cool and really exciting. And I wanted to take a moment to thank my patrons. You all rock so much, and I appreciate you all. If you want to join the Patreon, I make an exclusive video podcast and digital download over there every single month. So yeah, go check it out if you are interested in that. And until next time, let me know if you like mustard. I am personally a huge fan of mustard. I like whole seed mustard, I like Dijon mustard, and I like regular American mustard. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts on mustard and let me know what you were up to while watching the video. I appreciate you so much for watching, and until next time, remember that you rock and you can do whatever you put your mind to. Yay! Okay, bye!